or Norwegian, yeah, Norway versus Brazil. But Brazil being up 3-2. So, Anders, do you want to talk about the lists while I do clerical?
Uh, yeah, 2 seconds. I have to put them up here. Um, we can take a look at Brazil's list first. Rodrigo, he's fielding a whole lot of small robots. With two Hyena class droid bombers, both with plasma torpedoes. Uh, which is a pretty good torpedo with all the shields going around.
Did I send you the wrong list?
Might have.
Might have.
Yeah, you might have.
Just flying von Reagan Midnight and Kylo Ren, of course.
Yeah. So you sent me the wrong list. Then let's look at Kevin's list.
Kevin's list is easy.
Kevin's list is a pretty easy, straightforward double fire spray list with Django and Sam Vessel. Django is fielding composure and Count Dooku, false transponder codes, thermal detonators, and hull upgrade. And Sam Vessel, also composure, perceptive co-pilots for the double mods or double focus, thermal detonators, and a hull upgrade to make them half on one extra damage. And let's see if you have sent me the right list now.
Yeah, should be.
And looking at the correct list, we have Leandro Grego. He's flying Major Von Reg with Daredevil, and Kylo Ren with Extreme Maneuvers, and Midnight with Fanatical and Afterburners. So we have this very maneuverable and highly repositional ace lists versus Django and Sam. So this game should be all about flying good, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So Kevin did go for the deep bid on his list. It's a 7-point bid. Been getting away with the 7-point bid in almost every game we've played. Every opponent and every team we've played, 7 points has been a decent bid for the most part. But because most lists in our group which have gone for the bid have usually gone for the 6-point bid, 194. But Leandro has gone for the 12-point bid on this list, swapping out. I think usually you play Rush in this FO list, and Grego has gone for Midnight and some toys on Midnight instead of Rush, and also getting 6 points bid in the process.
Yeah.
And Kevin has his Django Sam list, because I think a lot of people have been flying the double force users on Django and Sam, flying Dooku on one of them, and the what's its name? Even remember.
Yeah.
That one.
That one.
The Palpatine.
Yes, Palpatine on the other one, yeah.
Yeah,
usually you see the double Jedi's or Sith crew in these lists.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have found out that that's a good way to go. But usually you do lose out on some toys in this list, and hull upgrade or shield upgrade is kind of nice, I think, on the fire spray because you get that additional damage for off points. Instead
Yeah,
of 5, you have to go 6 to half.
it matters extremely often, actually.
And I kind of like the composure on this fire spray. I know you were taken aback when I used composure against you a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
But
because of your words about composure
yeah,
earlier.
and they still hold true. But I think on ships like this, because you can test for range 1 and you can try and escape, and if you can't manage to escape, you can mitigate some of the loss of not taking the mod instead. You still get the evade. You still get the focus. And even on
when you have perceptive co-pilots as well,
yeah,
you will be double modded, or you will have focus for both your attack and the SAM bonus.
yeah, or even just defense.
Yeah,
which you kind of sometimes forgets on these fire sprays being a two die gun that's usually flying away and replacing the back arc. It's easy to forget they actually do defend and they need to roll stuff. You can't just blank out on every shot, on every defense die on fire spray.
absolutely. And I think if you are lucky and gets drawn up against lists with 3 ships, like in this position or in this game, the perceptive co-pilot's hull upgrades, it's probably better than the Chancellor Palpatine. So as long as you're able to not fly up against big swarms, like the list you sent me first.
Yeah.
It's the best option for sure.
One thing I always forget about the Palpatine, and I think I saw it on stream here a couple of days ago, is backside of Palpatine, the Darth Sidious side. Get a purple coordinate, which is kind of nice in some parts because
it's not bad.
You can also give it a focus and or recover a force or Count Dooku. You can coordinate the ship and give back a Count Dooku charge. Somehow managed to spend it. It's interesting. It's another way of flying this list, which we've seen a lot of since these fire sprays came out.
Absolutely.
So Grego is going for the 3 ships close together, out full force. Does it look like he is gonna fly midnights through these rocks in the middle?
Yeah, it seems pretty good to fly straight, at least past the 2 first rocks. But the cloud after there, he will have to bank to avoid. But he's able to fly straight up.
And we're off. I think they were waiting for us. Actually, I did tell them earlier that they.
Did you remember to start the clock?
Yeah, I started it. I think they didn't get me saying just play the game. I'll be here and to interfere with Pedro Raya gone. I'm not at liberty to just join their table and tell them stuff, really. And I think for the most part, being streaming these games, I think it's a better way of doing it. It's just getting too much involved. There's been some interesting things going on with streamers and joining to tables, lots of rules about what you can and can't do. So I'm quite interested in how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
So I think Leandro has the right mindset here in this engage, because he's threatening this Zam at an angle where Zam can't do anything. She can't shoot. She can't defend that well, and taking uncontested shots here into Zam is not that good. Checking arc, checking range on this. But next round, Kylo is just gonna fly in through these rocks and still not be in Zam's arc, I think. As Zam goes towards the board edge, and I don't know really where Kevin's gonna go here.
Unless Sam does too aggressive move and fly directly towards them. That's not where you want to see your fire sprays if they're not Boba.
Don't. He's not in a position to leverage Django in this fight either, because Django is quite far out at this point. He might be able to recharge his charges. There's not going to be a shot here, but Kylo might have this one. By the slightest mark. No, that's really close. That's so close. That's actually one of the things that's quite interesting while setting up these kinds of engages, if you can actually reach, because Zam did a too hard to the left.
Yeah.
Kylo did a five straight, I think, and a boost, or a 4 straight and a boost. So there might be some way to set it up that it can't actually hit them.
Absolutely. I think
Too hard on a boost.
I think Kevin was afraid of him actually being in rage in that position, and that's why he decided to focus instead of maybe boosting to be in a better position for the next round.
But I think if you boost here, you definitely not in rage, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I think as Flipster is saying in the chat, maybe too hard on a boost.
Yeah, with a too hard and a boost on Sam here, you will be up range 1 with at least 2 of the ships, I guess.
Probably don't get past this cloud, this position if you too hard on a boost. Have to straight boost towards midnight.
I think you will actually.
But I don't think that's what he's going to do. He's probably going to go fast and have these guys chase him, and maybe have Django come in space between here. Top.
Yeah. biggest problem with a too hard boost for me is it's not sure you'll be able to do the boost because Kylo is going into that area. But yeah, no, you fly first.
Yeah, he's in a weird position with Dam here. He usually doesn't have to
Absolutely.
fly before every ship in his opponent's list. It's a different kind of game here. Play it safe by force rating. Might even boost.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna boost.
I don't think you have anything in arc here. Actually, take a focus.
But I'm not sure why he opted for the straight boost.
He
Bank boost would set
he
him up for better next
yeah,
round
he might
movement.
set up for kind of a turn here. Where he might set up for having the back arc and just threatening at least a shot if it's an aggressive maneuver. Kylo actually went for the straight, two straight, going into the corner. That leads me to think
Looks
that
like he was afraid of the hard to bank boosts move from Sam.
yeah, but I think that's gonna be part of doing different approach with these other two guys. But I don't think he wants every ship down corner of this map. He's barrel rolling wave. That means he can come in again two hard next round or one hard next round. On which will turn off
Yeah.
his abilities. The question is at this point, do you just 4K Zam and come back slow rolling Django inside? Free Talon.
I could see the Talon.
I could also see Kevin just running away, just doing anything to these ships flying in unison.
Yeah, 3 bank boost to take the longest turn.
As Flipster is saying, these guys have thermals. I
Yeah.
don't think thermals down here after the boost actually can net you anything.
I wouldn't use any thermals this round, so I think Kevin is gonna do a lot of flying around, getting into a better position for him for him to be able to go in and then end up with uh, with him running away from them, like they chasing him. So we'll probably see a lot of the toilet bowl swirl, free bank and a boost. Millennium Falcon is the only ship that can make a bigger hard turn than these guys.
Yeah, the big base 3 bank and a boost.
Yeah.
Could actually do that with Decimator, having Moff Derod or whatever his name is. You have to do the boost before you do the 3 bank, and you end up stressed.
Yeah.
Here comes Kylo.
I think Kevin is flying this quite correctly. He's trying to make it hard for Leandro's ships to hit him from the side. He will have to fly behind them, and flying behind fire sprays with thermal detonators is quite lethal.
Yeah, I do think that Kevin will try and catch some of these guys in these thermals, especially if you have Count Dooku. You can just force crits on things. So we will get shooting here, and Leandro is opting out of taking the target lock onto Sam. The evade instead. He's probably scared that Sam can put damage into. Now see Sam come in next round. Can you see?
I don't think he needs to. I think he's still gonna try the.
Yeah, but next time he's gonna
3 bank boost.
I think he's gonna take pot shots next round. Damn if he does. So starting off quite nicely. Naturals. Shooting into Midnight at range 3. 8. Midnight gets what he wants.
Some ping issues because of the long range.
Yeah, the thing is. The thing is actually that Leandro is playing from South Africa and South America, and Kevin is in South Africa at this moment. So Kevin is playing from South Africa and Leandro from South America, and we're joining in from Scandinavia. So this is a across the country.
3 different continents.
Yeah, it's quite far away for all of us. So now we have the range 3 into Django, and this is not what Kevin wants to see, because now he takes 2 shields, having done nothing in return.
Yeah.
There was a running joke about 3 evade ships being always rolling well, I think. It's fun work. Says that you can't damage a 3 guilty ships, but you have 3 guilty ship gaining dice, rolling 4 or 5, then it's for sure going to be damage.
Absolutely. But how do you fly Midnights in this position?
I'm not sure if the one hard to the right fits.
I think that hits the rock.
Actually, not sure if
that's the one from hard. Top. Yeah, he does. White, 1 hard. So
it's tie.
He will have to fly up to his left and try to go after Sam instead.
He'll probably bank it. Take a target lock this round. I think this is the round you might take a target. You could 2 bank without hitting that. rock, you could target lock Django and have that for later.
Yeah, it might be.
Should take
But
2 shields.
yeah. Yeah, I can't use the overlay. There's some authenticator issues.
Yeah, you might give him permission or same. If goes
one thermal down,
someone
two
comes in
straight behind.
and might catch Kylo and might not. Does look
Yeah,
like
so
it's.
he's rolling out to be sure.
It does look like it's perhaps in. Kylo wants nothing with this, and next round
I
he can
think
go around.
he were out because it's 2 behind, so it's 2.5. It's the same as range 1, so it looked like he was out, but just by a hair strand or whatever. So he's doing the safe thing and rolls out.
Yeah, and going out on the side here gives him ability to keep going the outskirts of the map. Doesn't need to come in and face these fire sprays and fly close to the bombs. He can still barrel roll, boost, or like.
Yeah.
And having Zam coming in next round, could he probably even take this asteroid and still not take damage shots? We will get shots from Van Reg this round. Take a strain. Takes a deplete actually. So he's taking the target lock for next round. Leandro is not sure where it is stress, but
It should be Kylo's for.
I think Kevin knows what's up, but yeah. And take a focus for your action here, I think. Because you will take a shot from them.
You have to go for the evade.
Yeah, that's good as long as you don't take any focus results on that cloud. You roll 4 focus, probably take damage. I like the having the rock, the asteroid, the gas cloud. I like having the focus because that means if you get blanks, you will be able to convert them, and if you get focuses, you will be able to convert both focuses and blanks.
Yeah.
But you can be maximum unlucky with focus and roll on focus, so no focus, all evades, all blanks, and
So this is an obstructed shot. Range 3.
it's only two dice because of the.
That's enough.
It's enough to get Zam to trigger. He'll shoot back into this fun rig. Seems.
I think this is the best shot he can do.
Yeah.
It's better than the shot into Kylo because of
The question.
Kylo having
The question is
both
if
no focus and force.
you should have gone for the target lock one, gaining one charge and target, because then you would have been in full next round and probably get to shoot non-obstructed. Because you're shooting on five dice crowded ships.
Yeah, so Sam's charges is out.
Kylo, so you don't even spend. Save the force. Perhaps show him block for it. So did Sam forget to shoot this round? He didn't spend the forces.
No, he didn't spend the forces.
Shot his primary.
So he actually just shot his primary.
Yeah, he didn't spend.
So then it was.
Then it was
the worst pick of card.
Yeah, it was probably good, but I don't think he thought Kylo would go behind the cloud, or might have thought he could catch Midnights or something. Django is not in this fight. Dam is coming
is pretty far out, but we could see him go for that long turn again up where Django is, forcing them to chase after.
I think you could even go in the first order player's ship here to re-straighten a boost towards Funreg. Maybe be able to catch something like Midnight bumping into Reg, or because Kylo is stressed. Kylo is not going to get you shoot into Zam if you go in. Be able to drop next round. Bank and hit the cloud, which might be bad.
If he didn't pick up the strain.
He still doesn't get his actions, and I think he's going to be able to catch something here. Maybe a long shot into. And we got people in chat asking about Midnight. What's going on? Some bringing Midnight, because Midnight is not a ship we usually see a lot. It's a fun little tie.
Absolutely, it's actually not the worst ship you can bring into this list.
It is kind of expensive. An Initiative 6 tie, and it's costing, with these two upgrades, it's costing 50 points for a TIE fighter with a shield. Oh, but 2 TIE shooter. I think you were able to boost out here. Question is, can he do Daredevil boost and get shot, getting out of arc and getting shots in? Oh, did do a bit Daredevil on Kylo to shoot. Clock is not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Um,
I think he
reach last round, so
he
some
no, but
gas cloud.
okay. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Tends to happen. Do you mind Anders going back? Just look at it. Stream. That's 2 of 8s. Taking a shield. Let's see, Kylo is also shooting. Got that extreme maneuvers.
I can't get far enough back. Yeah, Flipsted said he took the lock this round, and that's probably what they did. Just moved it from the cloud and over to.
Yeah, I thought he was barrel rolling, but something else.
Guess we will see some thermal detonators from Sam this round.
Yeah, but I think that should be quite easy to get out of. Don't think. Buy into that being on Rego.
No, but you also force them to fly around it.
Yeah.
So setting yourself up for a better position. He decides to only use one of the bombs and flies 4 straight to get shots. Or hopefully get shots out on...
It's just dropping for... Rat.
Yeah.
Kylo and... Kylo can go this way and he can just hard boost back next round. And Conrad can even do a hard, one hard and instead of a boost shots. Yep, and we see the boost. Django is coming in. Box. Greg is doing the boost. Let's have his target lock earlier. Fnatic is just turning. Come and get.
Still, it's not the worst position for Kevin. This is how you want to fly your fire sprays.
Yeah.
Using your back arc and threatening with thermal detonators. So he's managed to position Sam pretty well after that early scare.
For a lot of
look at that movement. Oh, you got
it gets huge.
Kevin rolling. Not much. Oh, he spent his bonus shot.
Yeah, but that was the only shot he would get out of the bonus shots. So
yeah, and he modded, and seems like everyone is rolling blanks and bad stuff here. Conrad opting out of spending the buck. He doesn't have a. So here comes the next try. He still can't mod his dice. So just why not just roll natties?
natties is good when you can't modify.
2 all.
And that might be the last thing we see of Midnight. Because of Count Dooku and Thumbles.
But Midnight can do a 2 hard. Right. Fonreg can just barrel rolling. Will not get to do anything, but might be better.
Django is also in a decent position here, being able to come up behind the ships of Leandro.
So he's doing the strategic hit run scenario. He's circling his ships in and out, and taking small amounts of damage on each of them, never offering them up too much. So now we might see a bank from Zam and a too hard from Django that threatens both bombs and Django. Sadly, Django is not in a position where he can one bank. Against these first order ships, you really don't see Django's ability come up. They usually do blue.
Yeah. At least in this position where they are all stressed, I'm pretty sure we see all blue maneuvers. He's opting to just use one of the bombs this round as well.
Yeah, and he's actually. Right. As Flipster is saying, he thinks the one is probably enough. If you do catch something here, it's probably just going to be with the one anyways. And if you don't, you've done rear control.
Yeah.
Never catch Kylo with thermal here. I think you block out. Right, so Midai has to go. I don't get out with the afterburners here. Could do something, maybe if a fast maneuver. And it seems like we got visitors under. Scott just finished up his stream. It's bringing ice over.
So thank you, Hexile Gaming, for raiding the stream with 48 viewers, and welcome to all the new viewers.
Yeah, I told him he was afraid of me outcompeting him today. So yeah, being the new competitor, stealing his viewership. Yeah, I said I was content today if we got more viewers than commentators, and it kind of shows that that there's some interest in XTC all over the place.
Absolutely, and you always get to get some good discussions or talks around XTC when you play games with new players on TTS, because most of the players try to at least watch some games.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people watching XTC. See the bigger streams have close to 100 people average viewing these games. Yeah, Epionic even joining us here. He's playing for the American team, and some people go to the main event, and other people, like us, don't. Not envious at all.
Yeah, there we saw Midnight go away to the Count Dooku, calling out.
I think you pull a crit always, just for the little fun
Yeah.
funsies. And I would kind of have wanted to see Leandro going for trying to save him at least, but
At the same time, then you take away or have the chance to take away good crits that you want to see on other ships later.
but
So yeah, for the lulls, but I think it's better actually to just call the hits.
here we see Strain on Reg doing some damage. Going to spend both his force, his focus, and taking damage. Midnight is gone. Reg is down a shield. there's a lot of midnight hype in stream. I think you get a lot of cheers just bringing midnight to the table.
It's always fun seeing something new or something that you don't see that often in these high-profile games.
There's some fun interactions in XTC because in the group stage I think most people brought lists that they thought could do well, and I think there's some teams that haven't been doing all that much thinking about what list do we need to fill out the team and have really good chances in the pairings. Some people I think also brought lists they thought would do well in pairings, but might not have pulled their weights. And I'm curious to see how many changes we see to lists coming into the main event, because every team can change all their lists between now main event. And I think it'd be fun to see changes lists and how much change we will see, because I don't think we have any waves incoming. We had the roots updates and erratas coming from the AMG forum, which is great, but I don't know if we get ships before the main event. So how big a change we see in lists?
Yeah, that's actually interesting.
So it looks like we got a short-lived match, and disappointment to all the people joining, because Leandro conceded the game. See much point in continuing the game out at this point. It's, I think losing night here is fair. So
yeah, and with the positioning of Sam and Django, it will be a pretty large uphill battle for him to come back.
But thanks for joining me here, and I might be trying to stream some more games later stages here now when things are closing up. Trying to pull some games that no one else wants to play, wants to stream, perhaps, or some odd hours would be fun. So happy to have all viewers back, and I'm happy to have you back, Anders, if to.
No
at a later stage. But at this point, I have to close up. So goodbye to everyone, and I think I have to go change some peed out bed sheets. sun. So, bye bye.
Good luck, have fun with that.
Perfect timing.
Bye, everyone.